know that the class of animals that we refer to as reptiles or reptilia came into existence in the late Carboniferous period, around 320 million years ago. At present, there are around 12,000 living species of reptiles living in our today's planet. However, there have been many more that have come and gone over the ages. The most famous of the reptiles which are no more in existence is the dinosaurs, which disappeared from Earth approximately 65 million years ago, but apart from the dinosaurs there has been more fierce and scary reptiles that existed that are extinct today. Now setting dinosaurs aside, here are 4 species of ancient reptiles that existed during the time of the dinosaurs. Titanoboa. Titanoboa was a species of giant snake native to Colombia that was first documented in a 2009 paper published in Nature. It is thought to be the biggest snake to have ever existed, although a recent discovery in India challenges this assumption. Titanoboa, meaning Titanic boa in Greek, was a massive prehistoric snake that lived during the Paleocene epoch, around 60 to 58 million years ago. It was discovered in the Cerrigan Formation in La Guajira, Colombia. Here are some incredible facts about Titanoboa. It is estimated to be up to 43 feet, 13 meters, making it one of the largest snakes to have ever existed, and weighed around 2,500 pounds, 1,136 kilograms, equivalent to a small elephant. As wide as a motorcycle tire. Titanoboa was first described in a 2009 paper published in Nature, and it was considered the largest known snake to have existed. However, a recent discovery in India, announced in 2023, revealed a potential rival for the title, a fossilized snake identified as a new species of madtsoid snake, estimated to be around 50 feet, 15 meters, in length. This finding has sparked debate, and further research is needed to confirm whether this new species, or Titanoboa, holds the record for the largest snake. Regardless, the Titanoboa was absolutely massive. To put this in perspective, it is very much bigger than the largest snakes that exist on planet Earth today, which is the green anaconda and the reticulated python, which measures around 30 feet in length and 600 pounds at their biggest. While Titanoboa exceeded 40 feet in length and weighed over a ton, making it bigger than the anaconda. This mighty reptile finds solace in a warm, tropical environment of northern Colombia, and was a top predator, preying on large vertebrates using its powerful constricting abilities. Existed around 60 million years ago, Titanoboa inhabited the warm, tropical environment of what is now northern Colombia. As a top predator of its time, Titanoboa would have preyed upon a variety of large vertebrates if it was still in existence, employing its powerful constricting abilities akin to modern boa constrictors. It is said that fossil evidence discovered suggests that the snake lived approximately 60 million years ago, during the early part of the Paleogene period. During its time, Titanoboa was always found. In the depths of the ancient rainforest, a behemoth stirred, where Titanoboa, the gargantuan snake, slithered silently through the murky waters, its scales glistening like black diamonds. Its domain was one of primordial terror, where only the bravest of creatures dared to tread. Titanoboa's hunger was a force to be reckoned with. It fed on the largest prey it could find, from massive crocodiles, turtles, small dinosaurs, and even other snakes that wandered too close to the water's edge. Its favorite haunting spot was the riverbank, where it preys on unsuspecting fish that swam in the shallows. Once it gets sight of one, with lightning speed, Titanoboa would strike, its coils constricting around its prey like a living noose. The snake's method of eating was a gruesome spectacle. It would wrap its body around its struggling prey, squeezing until the life was drained from its victim's eyes. Then, with a slow, deliberate motion, Titanoboa would consume its meal whole, the prey's screams, then silenced by the snake's crushing embrace. Titanoboa was a constrictor, meaning it killed its prey by wrapping its body around it and squeezing until the prey suffocated or died from circulatory failure. It then swallowed its prey whole. Titanoboa lived in what is now called La Guajira, in Colombia, in a tropical rainforest environment. It inhabited a swampy, humid region with numerous rivers and streams. This monstrous creature lived and called the swampy rainforest of La Guajira, Colombia, its home. The humid, tropical environment was perfect for a snake of its size, providing ample cover and for prey. Titanoboa ruled this domain, its reign unchallenged for millennia. You may be wondering if Titanoboa reproduces and how it does. Yes, the mighty Titanoboa reproduces. The female snakes would lay their eggs in hidden burrows, protected from the prying eyes of predators. Titanoboa, like modern snakes, reproduced by laying eggs. The female Titanoboa would lay a clutch of eggs in a protected location, such as a burrow or under vegetation. The eggs would incubate for several weeks before hatching into young snakes and emerged, miniature versions of their gargantuan mother. And if you are wondering the lifespan of this snake, well, Titanoboa's lifespan was a mystery, but scientists estimate it lived for around 50 to 60 years, a remarkable longevity for a snake of its size. During that time, it would grow, feed, and reproduce, its legacy cemented in the ancient ecosystem. As the ages passed, Titanoboa's reigning came to an end though, its fossilized remains a testament to a bygone era. Yet, its legend lives on, a reminder of the awe-inspiring creatures that once ruled our planet. Here are some additional facts that may interest you about Titanoboa. Titanoboa was estimated to be around 12 to 15 meters, 40 to 49 feet, in length and weigh over 1 ton. It was one of the largest snakes to have ever existed. Its fossils were discovered in the Cerrigan Formation in Colombia. Its massive size and formidable hunting abilities would have made Titanoboa an apex predator in its ecosystem if it is still in existence today. It's fascinating to think about how this enormous snake navigated its environment and interacted with other ancient species. It's exciting to see new discoveries challenging our current understanding and pushing the boundaries of our knowledge about ancient life on Earth. Keep in mind that these answers are based on scientific estimates and research, as we can't observe Titanoboa's behavior directly since it's extinct. Titanoboa is a remarkable example of evolutionary adaptation, and its discovery has provided valuable insights into the Earth's history and the ancient ecosystems that once thrived. The next is the ancient mosasaur, the ocean's apex predator. In the ancient oceans of the Cretaceous period, a formidable hunter ruled the depths. Meet mosasaur, a marine reptile that dominated the seas for over 20 million years. Let's dive into the fascinating world of this prehistoric creature. This giant marine lizard was a formidable predator that thrived during the late Cretaceous period, approximately 100 to 66 million years ago. These colossal reptiles, belonging to the reptile lineage Mosasauria, were characterized by their elongated, streamlined bodies, powerful tails and paddle-like limbs, which made them highly efficient swimmers. They are closely related to modern-day lizards and snakes. The mosasaur is another incredible extinct reptile. These marine giants were apex predators that dominated the oceans during the late Cretaceous period. Here are some fascinating facts about mosasaurs. They came in various sizes, ranging from 10 to 50 feet, 3 to 15 meters, in length. Some species had distinctive features like crests, frills, or spines on their heads. Their powerful tails and paddle-like limbs made them fast and agile swimmers. Mosasaurs had excellent eyesight that could detect prey in murky waters. They preyed upon fish, squid, and even other marine reptiles like plesiosaurs. Some species had adaptations for deep-sea diving, while others preferred coastal waters. Mosasaurs grew up to an impressive 50 feet in length, similar to a humpback whale although not weighing as much. Their large, conical teeth and strong jaws allowed them to prey on a variety of marine life, including fish, squid, mollusks, and even other marine reptiles. As apex predators in their aquatic ecosystems, mosasaurs dominated the seas until their extinction at the end of the Cretaceous period, coinciding with the mass extinction event that wiped out the mosasaur was a formidable carnivore, feeding on a variety of prey. Its diet consisted of fish, squid, ammonites, and even other marine reptiles. Its powerful jaws and razor-sharp teeth made it a top predator. Its hunting strategy was stealthy and efficient. It would ambush its prey, using its speed and agility to catch fish and squid off guard. Its conical teeth were perfect for grasping and piercing flesh. You may be wondering how this giant creature reproduces. Well, mosasaur reproduction is still a topic of research, but scientists believe it gave birth to live young, like modern monitor lizards. Females would likely find a safe location to nest and lay their eggs, which would then hatch into miniature mosasaurs. This reptile lives almost as long as the giant Titanoboa, as its lifespan is estimated to be around 50 to 70 years, although some specimens may have lived longer. Its slow growth rate and adaptations to its environment allowed it to thrive in its ecosystem. Mosasaurs was really one of the most dangerous marine reptiles of all time. Measuring more than 50 feet in length, that's about the length of 5 saloon cars. When it was still in existence, it ate almost all the living creatures in the ocean with its fierce and monster jaw that gave it an upper hand in all fierce battle with its relative called Plesiosaurus. Fish, including large bony fish and sharks, cephalopods, squid, octopus, and nautiluses, mollusks, ammonites, clams, and snails. Other marine reptiles, plesiosaurs, sea turtles, and even smaller mosasaurs. Their dominance in the ancient oceans is a testament to their adaptability and evolutionary success. Their extinction coincided with the mass extinction event that wiped out the dinosaurs, marking the end of the Cretaceous period and the beginning of the Paleogene period. Their close relationship to modern lizards and snakes highlights the remarkable diversity of reptilian evolution. Mosasaurs went extinct at the end of the Cretaceous period, but their legend lives on as one of the most impressive marine predators in Earth's history. These marine giants were apex predators that dominated the oceans during the late Cretaceous period. It's fascinating to think about the complex ecosystems that existed during the time of the mosasaurs, and how these incredible creatures played a key role in shaping the marine food chains of their. Mosasaur was an impressive creature, reaching lengths of up to 17 meters, 56 feet, and weighing over 5 tons. Its tail was long and powerful, propelling it through the water with incredible speed and agility. Mosasaurs were indeed apex predators in their marine ecosystems, and their impressive size, powerful jaws, and specialized teeth allowed them to thrive as top predators. Their diet consisted of a wide variety of marine life. As the documentary concludes, we're left with a sense of awe and wonder at the majesty of mosasaur, a true apex predator of the ancient oceans. Its legacy lives on, a reminder of the incredible creatures that once ruled our planet. Let's move on to the next fascinating extinct reptile on our list, the Meiolania, the ancient giant of the Pacific. Welcome to the ancient world of the Pacific, where a behemoth roamed the land. Meet Meiolania, a giant turtle that ruled the islands of Australia and New Guinea over 40,000 years ago. Let's delve into the fascinating world of this prehistoric creature. Meiolania was a herbivore, feeding on the lush vegetation of the tropical forests. Its diet consisted of fruits, leaves, and seeds. With its powerful beak, it could crush even the toughest plant material. Its eating process was unique. It used its sharp, hooked beak to tear at plant material, then ground it up with its powerful jaws. Its tongue was also specially adapted to help pluck fruits and leaves from branches. Meiolania inhabited the tropical forests and coastal regions of Australia and New Guinea. Its habitat was characterized by warm temperatures, high humidity, and abundant vegetation. Meiolania reproduced by laying eggs in nests on land. Female turtles would dig burrows and lay their eggs, which would incubate for several months. The hatchlings would then make their way to the ocean, starting their journey as tiny, vulnerable creatures. Meiolania was a massive creature, reaching lengths of up to 3 meters, 10 feet, and weighing over 900 kilograms, 2,000 pounds. Its shell was its greatest defense, protecting it from predators and harsh weather conditions. Meiolania was a remarkable genus of prehistoric turtles that that lived from the mid-Miocene, 10 to 20 million years ago, until a few thousand years ago. Native to Australasia, Meiolania was notable for its large size and distinctive physical features. Unlike most modern turtles, they had a robust, armored shell, and some species exhibited prominent, horn-like projections on their head and a large, spiked club-like structure at the end of their tail, which is believed to have been used for defense against predators. This formidable appearance suggests that Meiolania was a heavily armored herbivore that spent much of its time on land. When exactly Meiolania went extinct is a subject of debate in scientific circles. Some scholars believe that rising sea levels following the retreat of the last ice age, 12,000 years ago, led to their demise by reducing the land they inhabited. Many Pacific islands were swallowed by the sea during this time. However, another theory suggests that megafaunal turtles like Meiolania lived alongside humans before going extinct, and that hunting by humans may have precipitated their demise. This is based on fossil evidence showing that Meiolania remains were layered above human remains in graveyard sites on islands such as Vanuatu and Fiji. In fact, the Meiolania bones found at the sites show evidence of being cut up and consumed. Meiolania is indeed a fascinating genus of prehistoric turtles. Their unique combination of size, armor plating, and distinctive head and tail features make them stand out. Here are some fascinating and distinctive features about Meiolania. This giant reptile lived from mid-Miocene, 10 to 20 million years ago, to a few thousand years ago around native Australasia, specifically Australia, New Guinea, and nearby islands, and has a very strong, robust, and armored shell which serves as protection against predators. Some species had horn-like projections on their head and a spiked club-like structure on their tail for defense. Herbivores, likely spending most of their time on land. And why this reptile stopped existing was debated to be possibly caused by the rising sea levels 12,000 years ago, or human hunting and consumption, evidenced by fossil remains and butchering marks. Though the possibility of human involvement in Meiolania's extinction is intriguing and warrants further investigation. The discovery of Meiolania remains in human graveyard sites, with evidence of butchering and consumption, suggests a complex relationship between humans and these turtles. Meiolania's remarkable appearance and adaptations make them an important part of the prehistoric record, and continued research will help uncover more about their lives and ultimate demise. As the documentary concludes, we're left with a sense of awe and wonder at the majesty of Meiolania, a true giant of the ancient world. Its legacy lives on, a reminder of the incredible creatures that once existed in our planet. The next fascinating extinct reptile on our list is Gigarcanum delcourti. This is an extinct species of giant gecko that inhabited either New Caledonia or New Zealand, possibly up to the mid-19th century. It is the largest known gecko species, and was estimated to be at least up to 2 feet in length, and 50% longer and substantially heavier than the largest extant gecko, New Caledonia's Rhacodactylus leachianus, commonly known as Leach's giant gecko. Gigantechus delcourti, the giant gecko, is a fascinating example of an extinct reptile. Here are some key points about this incredible creature. It was first discovered in New Caledonia and lived in either New Caledonia or New Zealand until possibly the mid-19th century, and it is estimated to be at least 2 feet 60 centimeters in length, making it the largest known gecko species. The difference between it and the modern gecko is, it is 50% longer and substantially heavier than the largest extant gecko, Rhacodactylus leachianus, Leach's giant gecko. Likely inhabited forests and woodlands, feeding on insects and small invertebrates. Why it stopped existing is still unknown, but it is assumed to have possibly gone extinct due to habitat destruction, introduced predators, like rats, cats, and birds, or overcollection for the pet trade. It's remarkable to think that such a large gecko species existed relatively recently, and its extinction serves as a reminder of the impact of human activities on unique and fascinating creatures. The fact that Gigantechus delcourti is known from only a few fossilized remains and historical accounts highlights the importance of continued exploration and research into the natural world, even in relatively recent times. Interestingly, this species is known by one taxidermied specimen, which was collected in the 19th century and later rediscovered and labeled in the basement of a museum in France. Although the specimen's origin was not documented, but it was initially believed to be from New Zealand, ancient DNA analysis has revealed that it most likely originates from New Caledonia. That's a fascinating story. The discovery of the taxidermied specimen in a French museum's basement, without documentation or labeling, is like something out of a mystery novel. And the twist that ancient DNA analysis revealed its likely origin to be New Caledonia, rather than New Zealand, adds another layer of intrigue. This highlights the importance of proper documentation and labeling of specimens. Advanced technologies like ancient DNA analysis in uncovering hidden secrets, re-examining and re-evaluating existing specimens and collections. The story of Gigantechus delcourti serves as a reminder that there's still much to be learned from the past, and that even forgotten or mislabeled specimens can hold significant scientific value. In this journey through the ancient world, we've encountered 4 extraordinary reptiles that once ruled our planet. From the massive mosasaurs, the mighty Titanoboa, the formidable Meiolania, to the gigantic Gigarcanum, each of these creatures has left an indelible mark on the history of life on Earth. As we've explored their fascinating stories, we've gained a deeper appreciation for the diversity and complexity of reptile evolution. Although these incredible animals may be gone, but their legacy lives on, inspiring us to continue exploring, discovering, and protecting the natural world. I hope you enjoyed this documentary, and I invite you to join me again on future adventures into the world of reptiles. Don't forget to subscribe to Victoria Vic channel for more exciting documentaries and wildlife stories. Thanks for watching.